So when Glenn and I were dating, he had butcher's archery. And I went and started counting night crawlers with him. And then he says, she's a keeper. So it really started before we even got married. And you did that until 1985. We got married in 85.
Too long ago.
Yeah, we went out to Colorado and we learned the glass trade. And then you got to wait 16 years to go back into the sporting good business. But it's always been an interesting story because if I hadn't counted night crawlers, he would have never asked me to marry him. So being back in the bait business, I guess, is where we started.
It's a good cheap date.
Got me driving, I can't sleep.
We've been in this building since 2004. We did this whole new addition last year, and so we're really excited about that. It keeps growing, and thank the Lord I have 2 children. I should add more. It's been a lot for all the years, but we are very blessed to have seen it through and that we get to work with our grown-up children.
Give it your best and let it grow as big as it can get. Yeah, I'm not even saying we're done yet. I mean, so you just never know what the next chapter will be.
Glenn has always been a dreamer.
Over mountains, across the sea.
Back when I was a sophomore in high school, I sold archery and muzzleloading in an 8x8 little back room at my parents' house. Then senior year, I went into a 24 by 28 building, and then it just kept growing from there. We did have a fire, we lost everything, and then at that point, I decided to take my wife and we eloped and went to Colorado for 2 years.
Everything we own fit in the back of a Ranger pickup truck. Yep. It doesn't fit there anymore.
Spent 2 years out there, came back, started the glass shop, and doing commercial and residential glass. Both companies were growing quite a bit, and the family decided that we needed to pick one because we couldn't do both, and we chose to go the sporting goods. And this is roughly 27 years later.
And they all enjoyed hunting, and that was something they did like doing. And to be able to work with your kids and enjoy that, that was where it was at for us.
Because the kids, they've always worked for us. They've never worked for anyone. They slept underneath their desk or Sheila's desk where I worked. And
true story.
Now they're talking retirement.
And we're still here. Josh started right out of high school. He was still in school when he took over the archery department. Tabitha's, like she says, been under my desk asleep since she was...
I no longer do that.
Yeah. Just for...
I wish I could.
It takes all of us. It's never been a one-man show. It's his dream, our nightmare, but we make it happen and we make him look good.
We don't go on family vacations, really. We went for Josh's wedding. It was the first time the 4 of us had been out of the shop, and I can't tell you how long. Like maybe ever. We don't do shopping or family vacations, we do projects.
Yes.
That's literally like this whole showroom we did as a family together. We built it. We have this part above. I wanted it to be a shout out to the heritage of where we came from. So like the well pond my grandma used when she was a kid. She used it in Kentucky, so my dad's mom. And so like it's kind of, we wanted like this new modern building that people could come and get like the luxuries or, you know, all the animals are ones that we've all harvested.
It's a family atmosphere. We've got the gun ranges here. We have the archery ranges here. We don't want to just sell you a product. We want you out there using it. We have hunter education here, so they do the hunter education class and then they go out and they harvest their deer. So that's what makes it, it's generational. I've seen grandpa and dad and the children and everybody's learning it, and so that's the fun part.
A big thing that I've done is partnered with Whitetails Unlimited, and I do the whitetail banquets every single weekend during spring and fall, but I am so passionate about what they bring to the communities. They raise money for conservation, youth, veterans fundraising, but 50% of the proceeds stay in the community that hosts the actual event. So it started, we were only supposed to do the ones northern of Indianapolis, but somehow he talked me into doing the entire state of Indiana. And I talked my brother and his wife into helping. So we travel all over the state of Indiana, letting people know about bass and bucks, letting them know the importance of what we're doing here, because it is customer service.
This is entering our SIG section. It's Indiana's only elite SIG showroom. 7 years ago, Smith & Wesson bought Thompson Center was doing really good with it. COVID hit, and there was a great rush on firearms, and Smith couldn't keep up with their M&P lineup, so they decided to take the facility of Thompson Center, shut it down. That went on about another 3 months, and Smith was still falling behind, needed that extra people, manpower, and facility, so they just tabled Thompson Center. Just pulled the plug, no more made, no more shipped, just tabled it. So it went on about 2 years, and still no products, and so I researched and figured out what it would take to buy it, entered the process of trying to purchase it. That lasted about another year. Once we got real close, me and my other partner got real close of getting it done, I called Greg Gritz and asked him if he would be willing to run the company again and be president. And he just wanted to buy in, so that's how we ended up with 3 owners. And we actually got her bought. So we're up and running now in New Hampshire, running strong. We're getting ready to release our 2026 lineup, take it day by day and get it done. I mean, it's not been easy, but it's been fun.
So I'll show you guys around the archery department here. I took this department over into my junior and senior year of high school, and that was back in 2003. And you can see all the plaques up top there from Matthews Archery. We've been one of their top accounts or top 100 accounts since '06 every year. Top 50 or top 100 with several other brands as far as Bear, Hoyt. Talked about it a little bit earlier. It's not just about selling the product, it's about the experience and having the customer service, having knowledgeable people behind the counters to make sure people's getting their equipment set up right and they're out there enjoying it. The range goes out to 50 yards, so people can come in, sight in their bows, practice, and be ready to go anywhere from 20 to 50 yards, and then also shoot the 3D animals. This is the AccuLock. I was one of the co-inventors and the co-owner of that company. We started it back in 2009. So basically it's a device that keeps compound bows and crossbows from being drawn back. So there's some states out there that you have to have like a case law, or the bows have to be rendered unusable while you're in the field, and that lock will take care of that. Got it into over 700 different retailers and over 13 different countries, and then we sold that company in 2022. We have access to virtually every make and model. Typically you'd go to a shop, they would have 1, maybe 2 different brands that they would carry in stock. We've got over 15. There's no brand that we want that we don't have. So people can come in, try them out, touch them, feel them, and then make their informed decision on which one they want to go with. We grab them a new bow out of the box and get it set up for them that day, and they're good to go. So where a lot of times they'd have to drive 45 minutes in a few different directions, they can drive one longer drive if they need to and get it all done here. Typical customers, over 90% of our customers, drive more than 45 minutes each way, and we have customers that drive in excess of 4 hours in every direction. So it's really a point of destination, and we want to make sure we can take care of them that one time that they're here, because we might only see our customers 2 to 3 times a year. You know, it's not right down the road for them, and we get that. So we do have to carry a larger inventory because of that, so that we can satisfy their needs and get them taken care of.
Very large property out here. Why don't you tell us how we ended up out here?
So we were in town for the start of Bass and Bucks, and we really wanted to be able to offer something more with property, something more we could offer our community, whether it be a 750-yard gun range that we now have, or a 3D course that spans over our 180 plus acreage. And so when this property came up for purchase, my parents were like, we have to have this property because it has so much that we can. And it was originally 160, and we've purchased an additional 20 since then. So we are in the middle of nowhere, and people are like, to get to here the first time, it's not easy. They don't understand. But we wanted to be able to offer more, and to be able to offer more, we needed more real estate to be able to do that. So having this property has been an absolute blessing for the community. Like I said, we have a 750-yard gun range that you can't just find anywhere. So it's been really cool to just not really have restrictions by being in the middle of the country.
When we first moved out this facility, we had our archery up in front of this, and the guns were back here. And you can see the old gun racks sitting on the side back there, and we had pistol counters down through here. And now, since we moved to a new 8,000 square foot gun room, basically we just put pallet racking up here, and this is all our back stock on our guns. That way, on an online store, we can pull the products and ship out. This is Brad shipping out, and this was actually, this one corner here was the archery shop. This was the archery shop. And a few of my trophies that I haven't got a place to get them put up yet. So we just have to get in here and get it reorganized, and just a warehouse now.
People know it's different. It's the Bass and Bucks different. You are treated like family, and this year we've brought back our online store. I took it as my mission to let people know who we are, that they would feel walking through the door, but on an online. Like, you can go to bassandbucks.com and live chat with one of our employees. So it's like, it's not someone that's over in China that you're, chatting with. It's a real person that's sitting at the desk and actually talking to it. It's a real hunter. It's someone who's been in the woods, used the equipment that we're selling.
And no matter how hard we worked, and we've been through a fire, we've been through a flood, but it was always us.
And don't give up. Set your goals and make your dreams come true.